The seemingly ordinary visit suddenly turned into an unforgettable moment when a monkey unexpectedly rushed over. In that split second, who was really being visited, the human or this mischievous little guest? Let's see what happened next. Perhaps this is the most clingy goodbye we've ever seen. The monkey clearly doesn't want to leave him. Meanwhile, he's shouting in fear and looks like he wants to go home immediately. Traveling to places where monkeys live can be an exciting experience that many people want to try. However, monkeys are not always as friendly as people might think, and their moods are often very unpredictable. Perhaps, from the monkey's point of view, this girl was lucky to be chosen. But for her, it was probably not a very pleasant experience, since she clearly had to run away when the monkey suddenly jumped onto her. These tourists were leisurely walking on the roof of an ancient temple in Jaipur, recording videos to remember their trip, thinking it was just a peaceful sightseeing moment. But to the monkeys there, it looked more like the food delivery had just arrived. Just a few seconds later, the two had to switch from sightseeing mode to escape mode, while the local residents chased after them with great enthusiasm. Truly a memorable video. The guy only planned to visit the monkey forest in Bali, but just a few seconds later, he suddenly turned into a moving climbing tree. The whole troop of monkeys took turns climbing on him to check. Where did you hide the food? Human territory seemed to be invaded by uninvited guests. This scene made many people believe that keeping a distance is the best choice rather than teasing monkeys, because they can become angry at any moment. The man had only been standing in front of the monkey enclosure for a few seconds when the dominant male suddenly lunged forward as if to attack. The hard slam against the glass startled everyone, and perhaps the monkey realized something in that moment. Monkeys can't always attack humans. What seemed like a visit to Monkey Island, filled with cute moments, suddenly changed when an uninvited guest jumped straight onto the girl's shoulder. Within seconds, the monkey clung tightly to her neck and even tried a few bites, as if checking whether she might be food. The girl could only freeze in place, afraid to make any sudden movements in case the situation got worse. Clearly, monkeys aren't always as adorable as we might think. If you were in that situation, would you stay calm and stand still, or run away immediately? And it seems monkeys also know how to tease a beautiful woman. Sometimes beauty isn't really an advantage, especially when you're standing right in the middle of their territory.
cycle.
A monkey stood on the railing and suddenly lunged forward as if it was about to attack. But when the man remained calm and stood still, it paused for a few seconds, then went back to eating, as if it had just finished performing a little scare act. The morning was peaceful on the small street, and the man was walking along, completely unaware he was about to become a target. Just a few seconds later, a whole troop of monkeys rushed in and surrounded him. The chase began, and the only thing he could do was run as fast as he could. Fighting a monkey one-on-one has never been a smart choice. When the monkey just wanted some peace and quiet, but the visitor seemed eager to tease it. The woman panicked and ran away, while the monkey sat there very calmly as if it had just secured a VIP seat. It seems that here, tourists are merely a means of transportation.
Just walk away.
It seems like it was asserting its territory, and clearly this suspension bridge was not a place the monkey was willing to give up to humans. Two men were walking down the road when they suddenly came face to face with an unexpected opponent. A monkey approached with confidence, while the two men immediately raised their arms in defense, as if a man versus monkey match had just officially begun.
Indonesia, Malaysia, they have orangutan.
What seemed like a peaceful walk through the forest suddenly turned into an unexpected tug of war. The gibbon rushed over, its eyes fixed on a tourist's hat. One side tried to hold on, the other was determined to snatch it. And the hat suddenly became the center of the struggle.
No, just keep still, keep still.
The tourist was standing and taking photos, thinking he was just visiting Gibraltar. But to the monkey behind him, he looked more like a walking backpack. Just a few seconds later, the baggage inspector climbed right onto him to check if there was anything edible in the bag. And clearly this inspection was carried out quite enthusiastically. The monkey sat proudly on the roof, carefully searching for something it could eat. When the child offered it a bit of food, it immediately became calm and strangely satisfied. But it seems that cuteness was reserved only for kids. The moment the man stepped closer, the monkey instantly changed its attitude and lunged forward to attack.
Oh, there it comes. Oh, shit.
A monkey suddenly appeared in a small alley, making everyone think it was just an ordinary encounter. But only a few seconds later, it unexpectedly attacked. People in the alley began to run away, while the monkey calmly waited for food as if it were the true owner of the street.
Oh shit.
The battle of wits between monkeys and tourists seems to never really end. In tourist spots where monkeys are common, they've become very used to the presence of humans and sometimes even see visitors as walking storage units. So if you visit places like this, it's best not to carry bags or keep valuable items inside them. Because with these clever little thieves, once something is taken, calling the police would probably be completely pointless.
Peanuts.
A visit to Angkor Wat seemed like it would be all about ancient temples and beautiful photos. But before they could even finish posing, a troop of monkeys arrived to say hello. One climbed onto someone's head, another tugged at a bag, and another just stood there watching. In just a few seconds, the photo session turned into a very bold food inspection. The monkeys here are famous for being mischievous, from snatching food and picking tourists' pockets to suddenly rushing in to grab belongings. The fuller and heavier a bag looks, the more likely it is to become their target. So sometimes a trip, besides the fun and beautiful scenery, also comes with a battle of wits against these furry little pickpockets. And in some unexpected moments, people barely have time to react when they suddenly dash in.
Here we are, some more British monkeys.
Why do you speak like that? I think in another voice.
A safari trip seemed completely normal, until a furry car mechanic suddenly appeared. Curious about these self-moving vehicles, the monkeys climbed up to explore everything from the roof to the windshield. One even eagerly tugged at the windshield wiper as if performing a technical inspection. Meanwhile, the people inside the car could only sit still, silently hoping the vehicle would still have all its parts when the monkeys finally left.
And this little fellow still wants to, but he's given up. He's given up.
And not everyone is lucky enough to leave with their car completely intact. This time, it seems the windshield wipers really caught the attention of these curious monkeys. The man was busy taking photos when suddenly, a special audience approached. A curious baby gorilla touched the camera as if checking, "Can this box be eaten?" Meanwhile, behind them, the silverback gorilla stood watching with great authority, and the man could only sit still and hold his breath, because here it was clear that the gorillas were the ones in charge of the situation. A not-so-friendly greeting as the monkey tried to climb onto the car, curiously searching for anything inside this metal object that moves. Meanwhile, the people in the car had no choice but to sit still and wait until the uninvited guest decided to leave on its own.
Yes. That's what I was just thinking.
A moment that makes people both laugh and remember that wild animals can always react in unpredictable ways. If you found the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more surprising moments.